Good afternoon, everyone. Ethan Stieber here with Stieber Weather Forecasting. We've got severe weather to talk about, not just for today, but primarily for tomorrow. A moderate risk has been upgraded for most of the area south of I-70 for the day tomorrow, so we'll dive into that here in just a second. First up on your screen is the current Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlook. Everyone is in that slight risk again for this afternoon and this evening. Tornado threat's fairly low. We're under the 5% risk, but you notice the higher spot is in this hatched yellow area up towards the Chicagoland area and back into Wisconsin. Damaging winds look to be another stronger threat tonight, but again, highest threat looks to be off to our north and to our east into Indiana and up towards Michigan. That's that 15% risk for us for the day this evening. Hail looks to be the driving factor behind this slight risk. Any storms that do pop up this afternoon and this evening could have that large hail potential in there. So that's why we have that hatched area of potential for large hail that's greater than 2 inches in diameter for hail. Tomorrow, I mentioned, we've got that moderate risk upgrade. So here we go. The entire area south of I-70 is under a moderate risk for severe weather. That's a level 4 out of 5 tomorrow afternoon. Tornado threat is somewhat what's driving that. We are in the higher tornado threat. This is the 10% hatched area, indicating potentially stronger EF2 or greater tornadoes, along with some longer track tornadoes. Damaging winds also look to be a big impact risk tomorrow. That's also part of what's driving that moderate risk for some severe weather. We're in that hatched 45% area for some damaging winds, hatched being winds greater than 75 miles per hour or greater. Damaging hail also looks to be something we can't write off tomorrow either. Being in the hatched area, that's 2 inches in diameter, and we're in the 30% risk. So all modes of severe weather are possible for the day tomorrow, so we'll really have to keep an eye on that. If we look at future radar, let's time this out for you. We'll start with today. As we pick this up about 4 p.m., and we go hour by hour into the future. Here's now 7 p.m. Notice those storms have fired further to the north along up towards Chicago and back into Wisconsin. The storms closer to home will really get going after sunset. So this is now about 9 p.m. Tonight, and we see that line of storms moving in. That's where we could see some of the damaging winds and that large hail. That moves through probably by midnight tonight. So I think best timing for severe weather tonight is from about 7 p.m. until about midnight tonight. That round of storms clears the way. Tomorrow, we may see some storms pass off to our south in the morning, but the main event gets here in the afternoon. Here's now noon tomorrow. Notice first line of storms are starting to fire in southern Missouri. As we go into the afternoon, here's 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and now 4 p.m. We've got several clusters of storms in our vicinity that we have to watch as we travel home from work and school tomorrow. That's where those discrete cells are what we really have to watch for the higher severe weather potential. Round 1 gets out of the way by about 5, 6 o'clock, but here comes round 2 potentially moving in here closer to sunset. So all things we'll have to watch with the severe weather on tap. Again, moderate risk for the area for tomorrow, slight risk for the day today. Damaging hail looks to be the biggest threat, with some potential damaging winds as well in there. So stay tuned for updates. I will keep you posted as we go into the evening hours. If I need to go live, make sure to like and follow the Facebook page for any notifications or any live stream posts.